Oh, wow. Look at this. We're live. Oh, wow. This is great. Welcome to the Yee Apparel Summer Launch 2025 live product preview coming to you from my house in Central Texas, just down the road from the Yee Farm. What's up, Hart?
What's up, man?
Glad you're with us.
This is one of my favorite launches.
Man, it is me too.
Summer's always just a fun time.
There are no duds in this launch, Ant-Man. Ant-Man's off camera. There are no duds in this launch. And sometimes Tyler puts a dud in here. And he didn't. I'm just kidding. So we got a lot to go down. I'm glad everyone's with us. Thank you. You can comment here as much as you want. And I've got the comments. I'm actually looking at a screen where we are in this room, and I could see your comments. Let's go. Watching from Myrtle Beach. Where's Ty? Where's Tyler? I'm so excited. Tyler is visiting our grandmother, who is not doing well. She's been sick lately, and so he is there comforting her and my mom in College Station.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he could not make it, but it'll just be us. You want to start with the products?
Sure. So what are we doing? If you're new here, my name's Parker. This is Granger. We run Yee Apparel, and we do seasonal launches. So we'll do a launch in the winter, in the spring, in the summer, and the fall. And this is a preview for our summer launch of everything that is releasing June 13th. And it's going to launch at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we have 41 products that are releasing in this launch, which is more than we've ever done before. So super exciting. We got a lot of stuff to get through. So you guys just drop your comments down below, and we will do our best to answer any questions that you have. The whole point is so you can get a up close look, ask any questions you want to know about the products. And yeah, you'll get the comments from the people who designed them and made them, and hopefully it'll be helpful. And it's also just a great time for us to sit down and talk with you guys and see what's going on wherever y'all are from. And yeah.
Gabriella says, I like guns. And Parker is the host of Yee Life, the thriving gun channel.
It's true.
All right, sorry, go ahead. What you got first?
Cool. We'll start out with a good old-fashioned jersey. What is summer without a good old-fashioned patriotic jersey? And you just let me know where you want me to point this thing. Middle camera. Here's our jersey. You may recognize it from Yee Fest. Those of you who came, some of these items were at Yee Fest. So this is our America jersey.
That's nice.
There you go. Look at that. It's going to fit true to size.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a small I'm holding up. Button up the front. That's cool.
We also have two new performance items with our super soft, super stretchy, literally buttery soft performance fabric. This is our blue performance hoodie. We partnered with Realtree, and Realtree camo does a fishing camo, and it's a really cool pattern. It's like navy blue, royal blue, cream, and turned out really cool. It's got Yee on the front, flag on the side, and it's got a hood. Those are true to size. If you're in between the sizes, I would size up on that one.
Yeah, it's great. This has got some weight to it. I like that too.
Yep.
Actually, you want to put them over here so we don't, or you got it organized over there?
I wouldn't say organized.
You would do a reverse and throw the shirts at me. So
that would probably help with our cleanup.
I'll make a pile over here.
All right, so some of you might remember we did a vote on the Yee Nation Facebook page. That is a page where we interact with you guys. I'm always asking for advice on what you guys want us to make. And with these two performance hoodies, we put in like 30 different performance hoodie options. And the blue Realtree collab was the first one that you guys voted on. And then this was the second one, which has kind of been in the Yee ecosystem for about 4 years now. You either love it or you hate it. But that is our classic American flag pattern on our performance, super soft, buttery soft performance hoodie. And yeah, that was like by far the winner. So
I think it's cool. The stars and the stripes are like a bone white.
mhm.
They're not a crystal clear white. They're like a, I don't know. It feels a little more vintage that way. Like it's an actual flag.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a bright white, like a really saturated color option, and then this was like the vintage Old Glory option that people voted on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Chickasaw Scott loves it.
So none of these are like missionary shirts for me, right? I'd go to Latin America and wear
That one on.
Yeah, these aren't your subtle options. Next up, we have our unisex sweatshirt. We're going for just a classic. Amy and Amber designed this one. We're just going for a classic American summer sweatshirt. This one fits true to size, and I thought it turned out really cool. It's like a heather gray. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a way better Old Navy. You know, Old Navy every 4th of July.
Exactly.
yeah. He said like Ant-Man said it's like a better Old Navy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Plummer said love that. It has a regular hoodie for talking about the performance American flag. Yeah, you remember, Jake? I remember that you having that hoodie, and you'll like this a lot. I think.
Fluke Finnis, we have shorts coming up. Don't you worry. All right. Probably the item that I was most excited for in the spring was our olive bamboo hoodie that we did with our all new bamboo material. And this is a variation of that. It's the exact same hoodie, but it's now in olive. A lot of people loved it and they wanted more colors of it. So we were able to do this olive color. So if you liked the berry bamboo hoodie, I don't know, I may have called it olive before. We initially did berry. This is olive. Then you'll love this. It's extremely soft, fits true to size. Yeah, BZ Mama says it's super soft after washing a few times. Bella and Ginger, window shop all you want. Thanks for stopping by.
It's got the little Gigi tag on the bottom, which is nice. This actually is a missionary shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that yeah, if you're looking for something a little more subtle, that's just super soft, super comfy that you want to wear every day, that's not loud. Totally understand. That's your thing. Okay, this next one.
I haven't seen this, by the way. I saw it on this list because sometimes I don't get to see things because they
Granger
come
hasn't
in late.
seen-
But I was like, dude, you got to hold me that. The next two items.
Granger hasn't seen our athletic gear yet because it just came in. But this is a extremely soft. This is not your average cotton t-shirt. This is our black elite workout tee for men that we're going to pair with our shorts. It has an American flag on the sleeve here. That's super sleek. So it's got it's like a black on black look. It's got the OGE on the front, nothing on the back, but just feel that, Granger.
Oh, wow.
We based it off of Viori's best-selling performance shirt.
Yeah, it doesn't have a heavy weight to it at all. It just feels super light.
Yeah, it's really soft, really light, really breathable, really stretchy. And I think it's going to be like $38. And a lot of people sell those for, like, if you go to some competitors, they're like over $50 for a t-shirt. So,
A Viori shirt like this would be like 80 or 90.
yeah, or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is. I will stake my reputation on this shirt. If you don't like it, email Maddie@YIcom and we'll give you a full refund. I'm really excited about that.
This happens to be my size. This might just stay here for. Yeah, it's great.
All right, now we move on to shorts. This is the first athletic shorts that we've ever done as a company. We've waited a long time to make sure that we got it right. And man, it took us a long time to get these, but take them off the hanger. These are our elite training shorts with a custom Yee camo waistband. They feel exactly like your favorite premium athletic brand, whether it be Lululemon or whatever it is. These do have liner, so if you don't like liner, let us know. We'll make some without sometime. I did a vote on Yee Nation and liner won, and it won on Instagram as well. So these have
If you hate the liner, you can cut it out, right?
They have custom camo pockets. Sorry if you can't see super well, but they have custom camo pockets, camo waistband, and then I'll show you. They also have.
Oh, the liners are camo.
Yeah, they have. Show that to the camera, Granger. They have camo liner as well, and then there's dual pockets on each thigh that will be able to hold your phone. So we really took our time with these. We wanted to really nail them. And Tyler said he's really picky about shorts and he really likes them. So that was a win in my book. So those are our black elite training shorts.
What's the length? Somebody's asking that.
Those are, I believe, 7-inch inseams.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So pretty standard. The standard is 7. Some people go up to 9. Some people come down to 5. 5 is pretty short.
5 is like a fashion statement.
Yeah, so we met in the middle, and then once you'll be able to see on the website tomorrow, they'll be modeled so that you'll be able to kind of tell what size you want. I have big thighs, and so I go large in those. I have a princess waist and big thighs, so I'm kind of weird, but I'm a 31-inch waist and big thighs, and I go large. Granger, you're like a 31-inch waist as well, but you'd go mediums, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want extra room, especially in the thighs, I'd go a size up. But other than that, the waistband is going to fit pretty true to size. And we'll also have a size chart on the website. So these are the gray version of the workout shorts. We were actually going to hold the black ones till fall, but we just decided to do both at once. So they have double Y branding on the front left bottom portion. And then these are our patriotic ones. So you got stripes out of this pocket. You got stars out of this pocket. And then
That's good.
and then you got stars and stripes liner coming out the bottom. So they turned out really cool. And again, you'll be able to see them modeled a little bit better on the website. But yeah, so they're super subtle. And then like, it's just like if you're doing squats or you're doing leg day or you pull them up, it's like a funny little patriotic surprise.
With this, someone said, does it pair with the shirt? Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely pairs with the shirt.
We did an awesome photo shoot with Tyler in front of like American flag in our Rocky gym, and he's wearing both of these, and it turned out really cool. So y'all see that on the website tomorrow. Tyler enjoyed modeling that. Here's some shorts. And then lastly, for the men's shorts / swimwear, we brought back a classic Stars and Stripes swim trunk. We actually made it a little more subtle this time, so it's a little bit cleaner. There's no, in the past, there's been Yee all over it. And this time we just have, there's only Yee branding on the back pocket. So tomorrow you'll be able to see on the website, there's just a little woven label on the back pocket, but these have a pocket in the back. These do have a navy blue liner on the inside, which is super soft, which is nice. You don't have to worry about underwear or whatever, or netting.
You can't see as much in this light, but the stripes are off white, and they kind of have like a navy speckle on them, so they're not super clean. They've got like once again like a vintage speckle to them, which is cool. These are what are you calling these? Freedom swim trunks?
Yep,
because they could also be called the Creed trunks. These are the Apollo Creed swim trunks, right?
Honestly,
Rocky 4.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These feel like also they could be regular shorts. Like they are really stretchy. So if you're just wanting like a fun shorts to work out in, these are also awesome. I think BZ Mama asked if they did she ask if they're dry fit, or did someone else ask that? Yeah, so it kind of depends on what you mean by that, I guess. But it's like the shorts are like the exact same material as Lululemon. So yeah, whatever you'd expect out of a performance short, that's what you'll get. And then someone else asked something. Oh, I forgot the question.
We got a bunch of good stuff coming, so I could tell you're waiting for some good stuff.
Oh, someone asked if they're unisex. I guess I don't really know. Yeah, we do have women's athletic shorts, but they did get delayed because we wanted to make sure that they were absolutely perfect. So you could expect women's athletic shorts probably in the fall sometime, but yeah. But for now, we have men's that probably could be worn as women's. Okay, moving on to the women's athletic gear. We have our women's energy training shirt. So Amy and Amber worked a long time on this. This is completely custom. It's blank on the front, so it's just super sleek. It's heather gray. This is a women's fit. So a lot of you guys know all of our women's tees are typically unisex. This one is a women's cut. So it is actually going to be a little bit shorter, and the sleeves are going to be like not huge baggy sleeves. So it's actually going to be like a nice slim, but not too slim. It's not like I wouldn't say slim fit, but it's more of a tailored fit.
So this is a small I'm holding. So obviously this is a small.
Yeah. And then the back branding is just our double Y. So it's super sleek. Next up, we finally, after like 3 years, we brought back leggings.
Why did we wait so long?
We kind of just focused on tees for a while and didn't want to branch out too much. But so I kind of wanted to just be careful of that and make sure that before we ever did something besides shirts and hats, that it was really good. And yeah. So these are our Storm leggings. So they're kind of a purplish navy slate blue. These do not have pockets. So these, if you're wanting exactly the freedom leggings that we did in the past, then these are the ones for you. There's no Yee branding on the leg. They're super minimalist. It's just that clean double Y on the back. So that's the Storm color. And then this one is our pocket leggings for the first time ever. So these, forever people were asking for pocket leggings, and we finally nailed them. So these are black pocket leggings. So they have a nice big pocket on the side here, and you'll be able to see on the website tomorrow. You can fit an iPhone in there, you can fit keys in there, and it's going to be on both sides. So super straightforward, just the double Y branding on the back, super sleek, really soft, really stretchy. And typically, if you're in between, we'll have a size chart on the website, but if you're in between sizes with our leggings, you can actually size down because they are they're really soft and they're not too tight.
Amber said the pocket is perfect. They feel like butter. Hold you in, but not too thick.
Yeah, you don't feel like a sausage.
She said small in leggings. But she's talking to other girls. She's working it. Amber's working it.
Somebody asked the smallest size in
women.
Yeah, there will be extra small. My wife Amy is an extra small, and we have like a really good size chart that worked out, so you'll be able to see like the equivalent of what you typically wear in leggings compared to what you'll wear with ours. Yeah, Amber's a small, Amy's an extra small. They are, I think, Mary, I would consider them full length. I can't remember the exact length. I want to say 25 or 27 inch. Yeah. Chuckle cheese, no socks. Sorry, man. So if you usually get XL, you should go large. Yeah, Amy, you can double check the size chart tomorrow. But yeah, if you're in between at large and XL, I'd probably go large, and then we'll offer free returns. Cool. Moving on to the men's tees. Hope you guys love Amber's also doing a try-on video that we're going to upload hopefully tomorrow or Friday, where she's going to talk a little bit more in depth on like the training shirt, the leggings, that sort of thing. So that can hopefully help you ladies. We have our Frontier tee. This is our first men's tee. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of like a tribute to the American frontier. It's like a cool canyon with a river, an old cabin with an American flag flying. It says land of the free Yee outdoors. And then we also have a little person version of that for the little humans out there. There's a awesome picture of Maverick wearing it on the website, so that you can match your mini me. That is a cotton poly blended tee. All of these that I'm about to show you are just our standard cotton poly blend and fit. Next up, we have our Independence tee, which is a good old fashioned Stars and Stripes, United States, for a front logo. For those of you who want, shout out Caleb Kelly, always wanting us to do front logo stuff. Finally, a front logo, flag on the sleeve, just a classic.
Does that have like, it has like writing on the blue part, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That was hand drawn, and so you can see the Constitution of the United States is like hand drawn into the design. Yeah. Next up, we have our No Retreat tee. These are both navy, by the way. And yeah, these colors don't run on the back. Yeah, so that's the next of our men's tees.
Yeah, super minimalist. We've never done USA like that on the front, which is cool.
Yeah. This one, Royal Blue, was like a huge favorite. It was either the winter launch or the spring launch where we had the truck tee with the truck on the back on the Royal Blue, and people love the Royal Blue. So I'm happy to bring some color back to Yee. This is our Brave tee. So this is like the most quintessential summer tee I could imagine. Royal Blue with nice bright white and red. Classic eagle in the middle. That one turned out really good. That was hand drawn right here in Texas. This, for the first time in a long time, is our first ever tri-blend tee. And it is, I'm wearing it right now. It is my favorite, probably one of my favorite fitting and feeling shirts that we've done. It's 50% cotton, 25% polyester, 25% rayon. And we worked for a long time to get it right. And we just wanted like a classic faith tee. And that was just simple. And so I thought it turned out cool.
Yeah. So as we turn the page here, just remind everybody 10 a.m. tomorrow Central Time, YIcom. The stuff goes live. So if you show up at
Friday, not tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Friday. If you show up at 9:45, you're just gonna wait, and the website will actually be shut down, and you'll be able to get in at 10 and see all of these up close. I know some people are like, I can't really see it through this lens. You'll see everything on YIcom. 10 a.m. Friday.
Chocolate cheese. We do have kid sizes of the Frontier tee. And then typically what we'll do is if whatever these sells well, then we'll probably try to do a youth version of it. So it seems like the faith stuff is doing really well right now. You guys are really liking it. And so I'd imagine that we'll probably add more youth faith stuff. But so speaking of that, the In God We Trust tee is kind of our kickoff to the faith items in this launch. And so here's the front of we're calling it the Reckoning tee.
It's my favorite shirt.
And so I was reading Revelation 5 on the Lion of the tribe of Judah, and he's coming in and he is worthy to open the scroll. And so I was just thinking about Jesus Christ as the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And I saw a really cool artwork one time of a buffalo with a bunch of arrows in him, and it was like about endurance and perseverance. And I just thought, Christ is wounded, but he's conquering. And so I did a lion with arrows, but he's still conquering as he rose from the grave. And then Marshall, our pastor, said you should add a snake under his paw, crushing the head of the serpent. And so we added that a last minute addition.
If we were going to add one more addition, I thought about this the other day. The shadow, maybe we'll do an updated version. The shadow would be a lamb.
Yeah.
Like the sun's rising and the shadow that the lion gives off is a lamb.
That's a great idea. I can maybe I'll add that on the reorder.
Yeah. Okay.
Next up, we have something that was like a last. Granger Tyler were sitting and talking and like, what do we want to do for faith in the summer? And I really liked the idea of just having one word on the front that was simple. And I thought that freedom like kind of emulates like like obviously the freedom portion of our brand and our patriotism, but then Granger, we're talking about like how do we blend this in with the faith element, and then so we came up with the verse from Galatians 5:1.
For freedom Christ has set us free. Stand firm, therefore.
Yeah, so I thought this one was a really cool, like not too loud, but also like just a nod to like a play, almost like a play on words of like the freedom of YIcom, and then almost like a nod to where we're going in the future with the faith portion of our brand with that Galatians verse. And yeah, just kind of like Granger and I've said before, it's our goal is to like make something just Christian apparel for the common man. That's not like oversized, baggy fit. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not our style necessarily. And it's we would just want something for the common man that fears God, that loves the Lord, and wants to wear something that symbolizes that. But wants something that is his style. All right,
I love this shirt too. This shirt feels amazing.
I was hounding Granger for faith ideas, and this one was all Granger from start to finish. This is our Workers Are Few tee. I know you were thinking, I don't know if you remember or want to share the story about how you came up with it, or if you're just thinking through that verse or what, but this is kind of also a really cool mixture of, so it says the workers are few. And so you have a tractor sitting out here in this field and showing that this harvest is plentiful. And it's almost like this tractor is needing a worker. So it's a super cool, like mixture of the outdoors and faith.
It's the gospel in a American farmer illustration, basically. An empty tractor and a field that's ready for harvest. The workers are few. It's good. It's got a little cross in the wheat field. And this shirt feels really good though too. Like it's got a
show it on that camera, Granger. See what that looks like. Show the back of it. There you go. Yeah, I like that. You get a good look at it right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Cool.
Should do that more often. That camera looks great.
Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, it's been really fun. Christy said great imagery of the verse. Yeah, I thought it's been really fun to think, like read scripture in a lens of just like what's a message that we could share.
Yeah, often Parker's like, got a new Bible idea or a verse idea. And then sometimes I just don't. And then sometimes I have like 3, but it is neat to see the ones that actually work.
Yeah. Cool. We'll start out with our 76er hat. There we go. Yeah, so this is our classic fitting trucker hat. I love the way the colors turned out. It really popped. Just looks like a classic summer hat. It's a snapback. Fits just like all the other YIcom hats that we have. Yeah, that's the 76er. Next up, we have our Breezy hat. We were really trying to bring in new colors, specifically for the ladies, but also this is a unisex hat. So this is not just a women's hat. This is going to fit guys too. It fits.
It's like
it's got the cardboard in it.
What color is that? Like a sea foam green?
Yeah. It's like sea foam.
I was going to say it looks a little more green in that shot right there than it really is.
Yeah. Still got the cardboard in it, but yeah. I love that color. I thought it was really cool. That's our Breezy hat. Next up, we have our Nightwing, which we were finally able to do a really nice rubber. I'm holding it too far forward. There we go. A really nice rubber patch. It's really high quality, and we were able to do like a blackout version of one that we did last year with a red, white, and blue eagle. And this one's even better. It's 3D, really nice quality, sewn in. It's a snapback, and yeah, it's on a black multicam. So that's our Nightwing hat.
So cool.
Finally, we have a faith hat. People have been asking for faith hats for a long time, and we wanted to start with something simple. And well, first, let me just show the one that everybody wants to see real quick. This is the one that Granger's been wearing forever, and
this was the beginning of the faith.
Yeah,
I did faith merch for us, right?
Yeah, I came up with like 20 different hats, and Granger was like, no. I just want a black hat with black cloth back, snapback, and I just want the letters 9941. I'm like, cool, can we do a leather patch or like a woven patch or like got some colors? And he's like, no, I want white, big 9941 on the front. And so I was like, all right. And he wore it every day. I made him one sample just to see what people would think. And he wore it every day. And now people have, all they've done is talk about that hat. So This is it's literally just 9941. So there's like Granger's
Luke 15, the parable. That Jesus is saying that how many of you that if you had 100 sheep and one went astray, wouldn't you leave the 99 to go look for the one? And then there's a great rejoicing when you find the one, and the heaven rejoices when one sinner turns and comes back to the flock. So that's the gospel message you get to carry. I've had so many people, many months that I've worn that hat. Like I remember one time specifically walking onto an airplane, and everyone's packed in a line, and the flight attendant was like, we got stuck in the line, and she goes, "Oh, what's 9941 mean?" And I remember it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I really wasn't like in the mood to evangelize, but I was like, Luke 15 in the Bible, Jesus says, and all of a sudden I started to come alive by my speaking it. And then she was like, "Oh, wow. It's not what she was expecting me to say." But yeah, I love that hat.
Yeah, which you kind of says the point of this faith stuff is number one, for personal encouragement, just like as a reminder to yourself. We wake up and a lot of times we don't feel like reading our Bibles. We don't feel like praying. We don't feel like serving God. And so we need reminders. And so it's just one extra thing. And then number two, like you said, it just brings up cool conversations with people.
Yeah.
This is our other faith hat that we're doing. We also have one more. Oh, I'm wearing it right now. So this is our redemption hat. And so this one is a 6-panel. So it's split down the front, like a lot of our standard hats, and doesn't have anything on the sides. It's just 3 nails into a cross on the front, and then it has YI on a small tag on the snapback on the back.
Yeah, very subtle but effective.
Yellow Butterfield said 9941 has got me into many conversations I don't think I would have been able to have. That's super cool. This is a kind of a play on our American brand hat, but it's just in a standard trucker hat. So there's not really anything super new about this hat. It's just, this was one of our best selling hats, but all we had, it was in a flat brim with a tall crown. And I just made it into just our regular snapback. And yeah, just our double Y logo in stars and stripes. And yeah, for those of you who don't want snapbacks or don't want flat bills, I mean. And then the last faith hat from this launch is the product of Tyler Smith, who couldn't be here tonight. So we'll put on this hat for you, Tyler. This is our, see if anyone can guess. What do you guys?
It actually took me a long time to guess.
Comment below.
You remember that? I was like, what does that mean? Yeah.
Comment below what you think this stands for.
I love that Tyler wears that like every Sunday now.
TLIMS.
That's his uniform. But it's Tyler's hat for sure. But I've been wearing it and I actually really like it. I need to start seeing Tyler wear the 99 for 1 hat. If I'm gonna wear his hat, he needs to wear mine.
See which one sells more.
I think Gloria Strong was the first one. Was she the first one?
Gloria said it. The Lord is my shepherd. Yeah, that's right. The Lord is my shepherd.
Yeah. So this one's super cool. Also kind of sparks conversation. So our whole goal is to we'll do some stuff that's a little more bold, but we also just want to do stuff that's just like thought provoking. That's may start a conversation. That's I don't know, just like subtle, but starts conversation. Last up from our hats, we have a lot of hats this launch, guys. This is our Tidelines hat. I actually based it off of an old vintage Bronco hat, Ford Bronco, and with the color scheme, so it's kind of vintage. And yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, so it's got like the old 70s colors. Just says Tidelines on the bottom with a lure.
And thankfully for all the people that have been commenting, I've been watching it. This hat I'm wearing is also in the launch because people are like, "I want the one Granger's wearing." Isn't this awesome? This is such a cool hat, man.
Oh yeah, I skipped it because you were wearing it.
You skipped it because I'm wearing it. I picked it up, but yeah, I see everyone's like, "Can we get Granger's hat? I want Granger's hat." But so, what color are these? Man, what do you see here?
That would be
Baby blue?
North Carolina blue.
North Carolina blue.
And tan.
Yeah. Is it the same tan on your hat? The Lord is my shepherd.
No, that's dark. Is it? Maybe it is the same.
Let me see. Oh no, yeah, it's much lighter. It's much lighter than the Lord's.
Sorry, go back to that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a white front, Carolina blue, and then it's cream bill. Yeah, goldish cream. Yeah, yellow Butterfield. It's light blue. Hi, Cody. All right. Moving up to the women's tees. This is our Firecracker Tea. This is unisex. You'll see Tyler wearing it all over our brand tomorrow. Tyler always likes to pick a women's shirt and wear it because he's just.
Because he likes some fun.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just that kind of guy.
I mean, that does not have to be a women's only shirt.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you want to go to that other camera?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's all right. There we go. There you go. So nice bright red for summer for you ladies or you Tylers out there. This is our Skyline Tea, starting off with the bright red and then the bright blue.
I like that one.
This one was designed by Amber from start to finish.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, I'd say that you said it is blue. Here it looks a little more purple. It is blue though.
Yeah, this is a Heather Royal. It's a true Heather Royal blue.
Yeah,
that's our Skyline Tea. Both of these that I just showed you are cotton poly blended and going to be super breathable. Yeah.
That's cool too.
This is our keeping on the patriotic theme.
This is the no missionary launch.
This is the American Spirit Tea, except for the olive bamboo. So there's a we have 3. Actually, we're about to have 4 front logo tees.
Shout out to Caleb Kelly.
Sorry, it's a little wrinkled from my pile over here. But this is our goodness tea. This was
Goodness, bud.
This was designed by Amber. It's got Psalm 34:8 on it. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in him. Got a flower on the front. This is a cotton poly blended, super breathable for the summer tea.
So for the scripture memorization album I'm going to be working on with the kids, this one is, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in him.
Love it. This is our summer tea, which was the best seller at YIcom Fest of the women's stuff.
Interesting.
This one was designed by Amber and super fun colors.
That looks like Amber when she was 7 years old would have had that shirt. A shirt just like that. I've got a feeling Amber was inspired by her second grade self for that. That's good.
And so that's the back, and then this is the front. So this one is a back logo shirt. And this one is going to be comfort color. So it's very soft, but this one is 100% cotton, and it's going to be a little bit thicker than some of the other ones. So some people love the comfort color. Some people prefer the breathable.
I saw that one on
Saved
Saved by the Bell.
by the Bell. Was it on Saved by the Bell?
And last up from our women's tees, we have one more faith tee. If I can hold it up.
Yeah, it's cool.
So that's the front of the tee, our made to worship tee. It's got a blank back. This one's a nice vintage wash. It's a vintage charcoal wash. This one's also comfort colors, 100% cotton. And yeah, so if you like the comfort colors, the last 2 that I showed you, comfort colors. And I think she would probably tell you medium is what Amber wears. Amber's usually in between a small and medium. And then last up, we just have 2 accessories one of which has been hidden in plain sight the entire time here. These are handmade in the United States mugs that are extremely high quality. Yeah, they are thick. This one has 4 mallards on it that just looks like something that we would see in our dad's old cupboard.
It does, yeah.
It's got like the speckled finish on it in those vintage colors. It's got the nice big handle, handmade in the United States. That's our Malard mug. And yeah, it looks really cool.
Well done. It says so, and it says Yi right here, like in cursive, all very custom.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
And then last up, we have our Yi belt bag that I probably should have talked about with the athletic stuff because it's basically paired with the athletic stuff. But we've been asked a long time for a fanny pack. Here we go. This is our belt bag. It's got a double Y on the front here in like a super high quality chrome. It's adjustable so that you could wear it over your shoulder across your body, or you can just wear it around your waist. It's got an adjustable strap here, extremely high quality buckle. I'm super happy about this. It's got our Yi branding here on the woven label, and then I'll show you the inside. It's got this really nice elastic pockets, and then it has a zippered pocket here on the inside. So this thing is like straight up Lululemon quality, and yeah, these things were extremely expensive for us to make, so we did not cut any corners, and I'm really happy with the way it worked out, because it could have been really easy for us to just like do something cheap, but this thing's super cool. It's got a zipper on the back as well, and yeah, that's our Yi belt bag. I want to say these bags, Sasha asked that. I want to say that these are going to be 39, either 34 or 39. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Was there 991 bracelets? I've seen that question a couple times.
We do have more on the way. We sold out of those. We did faith bracelets and we sold out of them really fast. So I did reorder them. They're not here yet. But yeah, we also have really cool. We're upping our sticker packs from 4 to 6. And so when you spend $100 or more in the store, you get a free sticker pack in your order. And this time you'll get 6 stickers with some of the really fun designs, some of the faith designs and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys, man. You guys held strong for 45 minutes with us. And I appreciate you so much for watching my brother and I show you hangers of clothes for 45 minutes. Yi Nation is so cool like that. I also want to give always a special shout out to Ant-Man, who comes over here just out of the goodness of his heart, really, because he's part of the family. So love you, brother. And to all the people that worked on this, my wife, Amber, Amy, Ben's been on here, Zach and Brian and Maddie, and of course, Tyler, who's after I know who else has been working directly on this launch.
Yeah, a lot of people. We got a lot of designers in Texas, and yeah, Max, Adam, Zach. I don't know if you said him, Melissa, Laney, all of our other shippers. They'll all be working overtime on this throughout the weekend.
I bring that up partly just to say that when we do these launches, it's not like we get a bunch of boxes and we open it up. We're like, cool, we'll sell this stuff. I mean, it's like months, if not sometimes years of preparation, and none more than you, Parker. Like you head this whole thing up with unbelievable patience and foresight. But we don't just throw these things out. We so much thought. Every shirt we've gone through and changed the design, and then changed one little thing, and then did it again, and then took it out of the launch, and then brought something back in to replace it. And so thank you guys for being part of these, and we'll see you 10 a.m. Friday morning, YIcom for all of this stuff.
Yep.
Love y'all. Yi.
Thanks, guys.